I wanted to become a doctor because I always wanted to be a pediatrician. I don't know why, but that just switched over in medical school that I ended up being a family medicine doctor. I was born in the Philippines and I actually had several aunts here in the United States that were nurses, but nobody was a doctor and nobody really knew the path to medical school. I think that's a challenge in itself, but I was determined, so I kind of figured it out. I still remember to this day when I was talking to the counselor at our university, and she helped me go through all the courses I had to make sure that I had all the prerequisites so I can apply to medical school. I think it's not uncommon that patients try to find a doctor that has the same heritage as them because they feel more comfortable talking to them and they feel like they would understand them better. And I think that's even just literally if you speak the same language or even just figuratively. I think even if you don't speak the same language as them, but they feel like, oh, they should understand where I'm coming from because we're from the same cultural background. So I think that's very important with increasing diversity in the healthcare.
Patients are not just diseases and illnesses. They're individuals with different cultural backgrounds and feelings and beliefs. And I think the medical profession have the responsibility to face to that challenge. My Asian heritage that my father taught me and my parents taught me is that success is measured by what you accomplish rather than what you try to acquire in terms of material things. And that has really helped me a lot.
I think it's just a great month to acknowledge the accomplishments of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders and our contributions to society. I think in the United States, we're very fortunate to live in a very diverse place, and we can encounter people from different backgrounds and cultures. We try to learn from each other and find the similarities and also accept the differences. I think I have always felt very fortunate and privileged to be able to live in two different countries with different cultures, learn the good things and the bad from both cultures. And I think as a person, I was able to choose the positive influences from the Filipino culture and the American culture, and it has shaped me the person that I am now.
It is in our culture, it's very important to respect the elders and to protect the young. And relationship is the integral part of our lives. And I have carried that through all my life. And in fact, I have now been married for 49 years, and that has really helped me a lot. And in the practice of medicine, I value relationship very much more than anything else. My mentors were my parents. They have inculcated in my mind to respect and to help others. And my mother had taught me how to love others, and my father have taught me how to respect others.